tired today. I woke up this morning and I'm not going to lie to you, I did not have the energy to not only not work but to basically exist as a human being. Like, sleep is so important, and like when you become a parent, the lack of sleep that you have in your life is insane. And I have seen, because obviously we all use Instagram, let's not just, you know, I don't know, basically there's like an Instagram post going around that if there's anything in my life that I relate to, it's that. It's when it's something like, when I think about all the free time I had before I had kids, I just think to myself, what did I used to do? Or like when I used to like call myself busy, it's actually hilarious. Like, I used to obviously work a full-time job plus have a side hustle, and I used to call myself busy. Now I also have a full-time job and a side hustle and a child, and I just think to myself, what did I consume all my time with? What was I doing? Like, I had so much free time and I didn't even know I had all that free time. But yeah, so now, like, now that I have a child, I understand what busy feels like. So I'm like, oh, why did I waste all those beautiful years that I had before I had kids? What was I doing? I wasn't even sleeping. That's the thing. Like, then I didn't even sleep. I was like, I don't know, maybe I was younger, so I didn't need to sleep as much. I don't know what it is. Maybe since I turned 30, I just need to sleep a bit more. Like, when I was in my 20s, I used to run on as little sleep as possible, and I used to be like, I will sleep when I'm dead, I don't need to sleep, I'm on the no sleep club. And now that I'm in my 30s, well, I am 30, in my 30s, I just need sleep. I cannot go through the day, I cannot survive, I cannot function if I have not had a decent night's sleep. Like, it's just as simple as that. And especially, it's not just about being a parent, it's like just functioning as a human being, like trying to work and like solve problems and just basic day-to-day tasks. If I have not had a decent amount of sleep, it is really difficult. And it's kind of worse as well, because obviously I'm suffering with insomnia. So the lack of sleep that I'm having, or the lack of quality of sleep that I am having, is directly correlated to how tired I am, and that then correlates to my mood and my ability to function, which means that every single day is kind of just even more difficult than it actually needs to be. So yeah, I've told you guys this, but I have started basically seeing a nutritionist. The nutritionist is my friend Anissa. We've been friends for a very, very long time, and I went out for lunch with her a couple of days ago, and I was telling her how I was suffering with insomnia and just talking about the general, you know, kind of unhealthy relationship that I have with food and my struggles with like my weight and all that good stuff. And she basically said to me, Fran, why don't you just let me help you? And I was like, you gonna help me? She's like, absolutely, I'm gonna help you, you know. And she's a very dear friend of mine, and it's, you know, one of those moments when you realize, I mean, I know how amazing my friends are, but when they just open themselves up to help you, you kind of realize, oh, my friends are so smart, my friends are so accomplished, my friends are amazing people. Like, my friend is a nutritionist, you know, that's like such a huge accomplishment. And she's so, basically, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I have a fear of carbs. Like, genuinely have a fear of carbs. Like, I love cake, I love everything sweet, but when it comes to like bread and pasta, which I perceive to be actual carbs, like I see cakes as desserts, and I see pasta and bread and things like that, like, and potatoes, like pure carbs. And I was telling her, like, I just would not sit and be able to comfortably eat a bowl of pasta. Like, I could not. I'd feel like I was giving myself the biggest treat on the planet, honestly. And she was basically giving me advice, telling me like they're actually, carbs are really good for you. You just need them, like, and your body cannot function without carbs. Like, and I was like, oh, and she just was telling me all these things. Well, I'm saying this in kind of like a generalized term, because those were not the words that she was using, and she's obviously way better explaining her stuff than I am. But she basically opened my eyes to a lot of things. So she, through some advice that she gave me and a plan that she made for me, she is going to help me beat my insomnia. and she is hopefully going to help me rebuild my relationship.